Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Good evening, I'm Benny Mitchell, and you're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Tonight, Capstone Homes presents a little Sussex County rivalry here between the two districts that they border each other here on the eastern side of Sussex County, with the Cape Henlopen 1-5, 1-1 in District 2, and Sussex Central 3-3 overall, 0-2 in Class A, Class 3A District 2. Joining me shortly will be my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. Linda Marvel and Ethan Minshaw are on the cameras. Dave Marvel will be collecting the stats tonight. This is the 53rd meeting between the Vikings and the Golden Knights. Over the last 20 years, the Golden Knights have an 18-2 record in this series. Cape Henlopen last beat Sussex Central in 2016. This used to be a Week 10 rivalry up until the 90s, when the series was marred by fights in several of the games. So the two districts decided to move the game into the middle of the season and decrease some of that tension that goes with that final game. This game is still heated, and both teams circle the date on their calendar each year. Cape Henlopen has not won here at the Castle since before 2000. You have to go back to the late 90s for the Vikings victory at the Castle, back when Cape won the Henlopen North in either 97 or 98. This is a tough place to get a road win. Jim, the Knights are 43-12 over the past 3 years at home.
That is that's incredible. I think I was in shock when we were here for the Smyrna game. We're not used to seeing that. And it was a little bit of a quiet crowd that night, but they're going to rebuild themselves and be ready to go.
J.D. Maul is the head coach for the Vikings and is in his fourth season here at Cape Henlopen. He has an 88-25 record here at Cape, and he has a 79-54 career record as he coached previously at St. George's High School. He's 0-3 against Sussex Central. The Vikings are 1-5 overall this season, 1-1 in AAA District 2. The Cape offense is very similar to their opponent today. They feature a heavy run offense. Midway through the first 6 games of the season, senior Chancellor Johnson has emerged as the lead for the Vikings ground game. He has 22 carries for 313 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jim, he also has a kick return and a fumble return for a TD this season, as well as catching 2 TD passes so far this year. Quarterback Hank D'Ambrosi completed 36 of 63 passes this season with 2 touchdowns. He spreads the ball around, having completed passes to 7 different receivers. He has thrown 5 interceptions, though, this year. Junior L.T. Messick, at 5'6", 140 pounds, he plays big. Now, he's not big in stature, but he plays big for Cape Henlopen. Messick has rushed for 3 touchdowns. He's caught 7 passes, and he leads the team in tackles with 53. Linebackers Nathan Horn and Bren Scott both have 37 tackles this year. Horn has 5 tackles for a loss. Scott has 1. Emerging late in the season also has been the defensive play of C.J. Fritchman. The junior linebacker has 31 tackles and 2 sacks. Jim, Cape had a goal line stand to end the last week's game, to secure the win. If they can build momentum from that and realize that they could possibly be a 5-1 team or even a 6-0 team right now, they could be a problem tonight for Sussex Central.
Well, absolutely. You go back early in the year, Cape is beating Woodbridge with a minute to go in the third quarter. They have a lot of different looks that they can use for the situations they're in. But for some reason, they get real close, then it fades away on them. They can give Sussex Central a real good game tonight. They have talent. I think their mix of the wing T with the I formation and the T, and then the Ambrosi with the bootleg, it's a dangerous thing. They just got to play some really good defense.
The Golden Knights are led by head coach John Wells in his 26th season. He has an overall record of 193-80. And over the past 20 years, he's 18-2 versus Cape Henlopen. Sussex Central is 3-3 overall this season, 0-2 in Class AAA District 2. They feature a ground game that has rushed for over 1,200 yards, led by junior Andrew Long, who has rushed for 454 on 52 carries and 6 touchdowns. As usual, Wells features a stable of backs in his wing T offense, with juniors Chris Shields and Patrick Henry scoring 3 and 4 touchdowns respectively. Senior Zamir Gardner runs the offense and has rushed for a touchdown, thrown for 2 others. His favorite target is number 2, Gunnar Abbott, who has 7 catches this year with 1 touchdown. Defensively, the Knights have been riddled with injuries. Shields leads the defense with 34 tackles and 9 tackles for a loss. Lane Leatherberry has 32 tackles, 6 for a loss, and 4 sacks. Joey Finney has been the takeaway guy for Sussex Central with a fumble recovery and 2 interceptions. The Knights have been on a win-loss pattern thus far this season, unable to put together back-to-back wins. Tonight, Jim, they're on the win side of the pattern.
Yeah, they are, and I think that they're looking forward to getting on a little bit of a roll. I went back and watched a few of their contests. You know, they love the bootleg, they love the ISO. I thought what was impressive, they didn't do a lot of it, but they went to some unbalanced line, and some people just didn't adjust to it, and they do it real well. Their counter crisscross, as Delaware calls it, that's a big gainer every time they run it, in addition to the waggle pass. I think they play solid defense tonight. Again, so it looks like I'm talking about both defenses
right.
being able to do
they're
things.
very similar teams.
They are. They're very similar, and their stats are very similar, and their offenses are very similar. So this could be a good one.
Hey, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Our first one of the pregame show. You're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show with Benny Mitchell and Jim Tagg. We'll be right back with Delaware High School football.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Sodell Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, it's Scott.
And welcome back to Georgetown, Delaware, here at Sussex Central High School, home of the Castle and the Sussex Central Golden Knights. It's time for our Players to Watch, brought to you by Arena's Deli. Arena's Deli, 6 locations throughout the state. Arena's Cafe on Highway 1 Rehoboth and in Lewis at the Village of 5 Points. At the airport in Georgetown, Long Neck, Milford, and the original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach. So, Jim, let's start with the Cape Henlopen Vikings and the players we want to watch tonight. Our number 23, Chancellor Johnson, like we said, this is a guy that is late in the year has shown up as their leader for their offense. He catches the ball, he runs the ball, he's got a TD on defense, he's got a kick return. Talk about Chancellor Johnson, number 23.
Yeah, he was not the guy we were highlighting earlier in the year, and all of a sudden now he has turned into their leading ground gainer. 22 carries, 313 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground, and he has 8 catches. So he, as practice went on, he got better, and there were some injuries that gave him opportunity.
And Jim, if you look over your left shoulder, the guy we used to talk about, standing right behind you with a bad knee, out for the season, Jordan Baines. Sorry not to see him play the rest of the year. Great career here at Cape Henlopen. Hopefully a future at the next level. So Jordan Baines here, unfortunately unable to suit up tonight. So we'll go to Bren Scott. And I'm going to talk about 2 linebackers here, Jim, because I think to be successful in stopping the wing T comes down to linebacker play. Yeah, the first thing we're going to talk about is number 6, Bren Scott.
When you talk about that wing T, the linebackers, they need to read through the guards. If you start watching the backfield, you're going to chase ghosts, because they're not going to end up with the ball where they're going. So it's a critical for them to watch the guards, because they're pulling pretty often. Scott with 37 tackles, only a sophomore, and then Nathan Horn, who I have liked since the beginning of the year and have talked about him, because he'll stunt, he'll take 2 or 3 blockers. On offense, he does a real nice job moving around. So I like him. He has great size. He has another year to play. But, again, 5 tackles for loss. So that's telling you that he is really breaking the line of scrimmage.
And let's bring up the Arena's Deli's players to watch for the Sussex Central Golden Knights. And we're going to start with number 2. And you talked about this guy in the Smyrna game. Gunnar Abbott plays free safety and and play some receiver. He was on the show Wednesday night. His father, Lance Abbott, played here for Sussex Central, same positions, receiver and safety. But Gunnar Abbott is a good defensive back for them.
Yeah, absolutely. He has several catches, but D-back is where he makes his living. There's no choice about it. He's had 7 catches for 107 yards this year, and he's 4th on the team in tackling. And when you're a D-back, it's good you're not up in the upper 1 or 2. Something's happening bad up front. But he is around the ball. He has a fumble recovery and an interception, and 27 tackles.
And the next guy we're talking about, he'll be wearing number 4 tonight, not number 1. That's Patrick Henry, another two-way starter for the Golden Knights.
Well, he, again, 39 carries, 256 yards. Again, 3 catches, 27 yards. They've started to bring the throwing game around a little bit more with the waggle. And when I want the waggle is the wing T pass off of the wing T sweep fake. And they like to hit the crossing receiver going the opposite way. So look for these guys to be available for that tonight, the wing T pass.
And finally, number 20, Joey Finney. He's a guy that showed up late in the season here. He's another two-way performer. He's, like I say, he's their takeaway guy with 3 takeaways this year.
Yeah, and he has 30 tackles, fumble recovery, 2 picks. You want to be stocked with athletes. We don't just want single-dimension players. And all of these guys in here going both ways are the kind of people you can build. So I think we're in for a really outstanding contest tonight. You're going to see mirrors on offense with the wing T, and then just about the same thing on defense. It'll be interesting to watch. Although the front line for both teams are good.
Right.
They can both penetrate.
Folks, when we come back, we're going to break down the game tonight. The X's and O's brought to you by R.Y. Johnson & Son. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
And welcome back to tonight's game here at Georgetown, Delaware. It's the Capstone Homes presents the 53rd meeting of the Sussex Central Golden Knights and the Cape Henlopen Vikings. And, Jim, it's time for the X's and O's, brought to you by R.Y. Johnson & Son. R.Y. Johnson & Son, general contractors and construction managers for over 6 decades. Great buildings built by good people. Let's talk about what Cape Henlopen has to do tonight to be successful. Number 1, for Cape, the linebackers will have to be key to stop this wing fake T offense of Sussex Central.
Absolutely. Get a read on the guards. Come downhill. Do not, under any circumstances, watch the ball. And Cape is going to have to stay away from the penalties and the turnovers. They have shown some great, when they've gone into a power eye or a full house or a wishbone, they've been very, very strong running the ball. So I think they can do that, and they'll take D'Ambrosi and take him off of the boot, and things go well.
The number 2, the offensive line, they have to give D'Ambrosi time to throw the football tonight.
Absolutely. He's good out in the edge, and they need to give him enough time to do that. He's not a pocket guy. I think he's more comfortable on the run, and I think that his receivers can shake free that way.
And number 3, they have to play for 4 quarters. We've been saying this every Cape game. they always have that one quarter with the big letdown. They have to play 4 quarters of football tonight.
4 quarters, be consistent. And it's, I have a coaching friend who says winning is a great deodorant. And,
Right.
and maybe that win last week just got them a little more collected and they're ready to go.
Well, and I think for them to win it with the defense on the field was key because that's been their letdown this year. The offense is scoring 21 points a game. You usually win games when you score 21 points.
Right.
So, but the other teams have been scoring just one more.
That's right.
But they got to end the game on defense, which I thought was huge for them. And for Sussex Central, the Golden Knights tonight, number one, they need to sustain this initial punch from Cape because they're going to get it. Cape Henlopen comes out every game. They punch you in the mouth early in the game. Sussex Central has to be able to sustain that first punch.
Yes, and I wouldn't be surprised if Cape takes some chances on some shots at some odd times to try to catch them off guard because you figure, listen, we're not going to make the playoffs.
Right.
So we might as well.
No, everybody's going to the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's going to the playoffs this year. So.
Okay.
Right.
My mistake.
Yeah. That's new this year.
So it's going to be really interesting to see. But I just think that we're really evenly matched here tonight.
I think we are.
The only difference you and I had talked about is that Sussex gives up less points.
And defensively, one of the things with Sussex Central is I noticed where Cape only has 44 tackles for a loss, or where Central has 44, Cape only has 26 tackles for a loss. And the Golden Knights have 15 sacks this year to Cape 7.
And the turnovers
and the turnovers
are big. Sussex Central's in the positive, and Cape's in the negative.
Right. Sussex Central cannot play behind the sticks tonight. As you say, they have to stay on schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. You want that 3.7 because if not, you got to go to a different chart on your sheet. What people usually do, and by Wednesday they're picking out their 10 best plays, and they will run them in that order unless they go off to 3.7 yards. So we'll see. He has a good offense. He has a good team, Cape. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens.
And number 3, final one, Sussex Central needs to score early and get this home crowd into the game.
Yes, this is a you call it the castle, but it's a real pit if you're a visitor here. It's not easy to win in this place, whether you're coming in the stadium or leaving the stadium.
43-12 over the last 10 years in their home stadium. That includes playoffs.
That is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of spirit in the press box with our friends up here announcing.
Right. That's right.
And my daughter told me, and I hate going over there.
Right. Folks, you're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show here on Delaware Live Sports. Tonight's game brought to you by Capstone Homes. Just a little rivalry here in eastern Sussex County. And that's it for our R.Y. Johnson X's and O's. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
We couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location here on Route 7. Brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 303 Sports Week. I'm going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. Time for everybody's favorite part of the day, top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch, whoa, going up. He went to 4.12. He left the first there at 4.4. I mean, those ups right there are. You can't eat this stuff up.
And welcome back to Georgetown. We're at Sussex Central High School in what's known as affectionately as the Castle here at Sussex Central High School. This week game brought to you by Capstone Homes as they sponsor the rivalry game here for this season. Tonight I'm joined by Jim Tack. He's my color commentator. Linda Marvel and Aaron Minshaw is on the cameras, and Dave Marvel on the stats. Your halftime stats and post-game stats will be brought to you by Ace Handyman, located in Dover. Ace Handyman, they cover Kent County, Sussex County, as well as southern Newcastle County. Call Nick Peeler today for your fix-it-up needs from Ace Handyman. Jim, let's talk about some rankings. We're in AAA. Neither one of these two teams are ranked. Your top 5 teams in Class 3A, Middletown High School, number 1. Smyrna, number 2. Dover, number 3, they're playing each other tonight at 7 o'clock. St. George's, number 4, they're playing at Middletown tonight. And number 5, Salesianum. Let's jump down to Class 2, as last week we were at Woodbridge. Class AA, Archmere still ranked number 1. Delaware Military jumps up from 3 to 2 after beating Howard. Woodbridge jumps up from 4 to 3 after beating Caraval. Howard slides down to number 4, and Caraval stays at number 5. And in Class Single A, no change in Single A. Laurel ranked number 1. St. Elizabeth's number 2. Indian River number 3. St. Andrews number 4. And Seaford number 5. St. Elizabeth and St. Andrews will play tomorrow at noon.
So there's a lot going to happen this weekend.
Right.
I'm going to shift these things around, and then next week, if I'm correct, we go to Laurel.
No, we go to back to Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
Yeah, we had to make a little switch.
Oh, okay.
Tonight's turf report, we're playing on Bermuda grass. Field is in excellent condition. Could use a drink. I was down there a little early, a little bit dry. Temperatures are in the 70s, and winds are just about, I don't know, maybe a little bit about 5 miles, blowing from right to left. Folks, we're going to, as the honor guard marches onto the field, we're going to cut the mic and ready for the national anthem. And welcome back, folks. That's your national anthem by the Sussex Central High School Marching Band, and the teams are coming up. Again, the building and grounds guy for the districts, I don't think he heard me that the field needs a little drink. It's in good shape, but Joe Booth, the field needs a little drink out there. It's getting a little dry. Folks, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Take a moment to thank our sponsors. Barclays Heating and Home, Capstone Homes, Ace Hardware Handyman, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Arena's Deli, Active Pest Solution, Louis Pizza, Richard Y. Johnson & Son Incorporated, Lasher's Barbecue, and Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast. So about time for the coin toss. Again, this game brought to you tonight by Capstone Homes, bringing you the 53rd meeting between the Sussex Central Golden Knights and the Cape Henlopen Vikings. You've been watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Looks like Sussex Central has won the toss, and they're going to defer. So Cape will have choice. So Cape Henlopen, Sussex Central will take the ball. Cape Henlopen going to defer to the second half. And we're about ready to get underway for some 5 school football here from Sussex Central High School. It's the Cape Henlopen Vikings and the Sussex Central Golden Knights, the 53rd meeting between these two teams. 53 consecutive meetings, Jim. And here come the Cape Henlopen Vikings onto the field.
It's amazing they've played that long with all the changes that go and in geography and new leagues and everything else.
Man, well, they've been close in enrollment for many, many years. So. And here come the Golden Knights onto the field. Nice crowd filling in on both sides here tonight.
Yeah, you can feel it. There's some there's some excitement here.
And a little student section shot from our cameraman Ethan Minshaw. Getting the Sussex Central, the Night Crew.
Oh, is that the name?
That's the Night Crew, yeah. So here we go. Cape Henlopen will be kicking off. And they'll be wearing the yellow helmets, white jerseys, Columbia blue pants. And Sussex Central will take the ball in the all royal blue helmets, royal blue shirts and pants. They'll be moving from left to right on your screen. So it is time for the Capstone Homes presents the 53rd annual meeting between the Cape Henlopen Vikings and the Sussex Central Golden Knights. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack, and we're underway at Sussex Central High School. And they're going to take the ball at about the 6-yard line. That's Young with the carry, and he's going to get it out to about the 32-yard line, where the Sussex Central Golden Knights will start at 1st and 10.
Number 6 on that stop for Cape Henlopen, Brent Scott.
And one of the guys we said to watch tonight, Brent Scott in our Players to Watch feature, brought to you by Arenas Deli. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Sussex Central Golden Knights. Come out in their wing T offense, wing to the near side. That's long.
Here it comes, a buck sweep.
Buck sweep with Patrick Henry, and he's going to carry for about 6 yards to bring up a 2nd down. Play number 7 in on the stop, and number 6, Brent Scott, and number 7, Marquis James. Bring up a 2nd, and we'll call it 5.
It's a heck of a play, but it takes a lot of work, the buck sweep.
It's going to be up the middle. That's your fullback up the middle. That's your guard trap.
Yep.
And that's number 23, Chris Shields. 1st down for the Golden Knights.
Number 3, Leo Huntsberger on the tackle.
Huntsberger moved down from, I won't be able to pronounce it, Pregame Valley out of Pennsylvania.
Pregame Valley.
Yeah, Pregame Valley.
Good football team.
And he's a transfer here for the Cape Vikings. This time split far to the other side. It's going to be number 4, Henry, picks up the 1st down.
Now, you've seen Thomas Messick made the stop there, number 2. But what you've seen the buck sweep out of the same movement of the backfield. You've seen the trap, and you saw the power.
I call it the lead, yeah.
Yeah, the lead, yeah.
And you really don't want Messick beating your leading tackler tonight because he's playing free safety. These linebackers have got to make some tackles tonight. Wing to the far side, and it's going to be the sweep with Young, but he's got nowhere to go. And as we talked about linebackers, that was Scott in on the tackle.
Yep.
I believe Rupert cleaned things up. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 for the Golden Knights. And as we talked about, don't play behind it. They can't play behind the sticks.
No.
Ball at the Cape Henlopen 37-yard line. Wing to the far side, a little split here to the near side. And there's your counter crisscross. Slips, but keeps his feet. That's Henry. And he's going to be brought down by a bunch of Vikings. Number 4, Mansfield in on the tackle. Number 20, Charles Fritchman, C.J. Fritchman. And finally coming up off the bottom of the pile is number 3, Leo Hunsberger. Gain of about 4 on the play, brings up 3rd and 7.
They picked that up really well. They did not run with the backs. I'd look to the waggle play action pass. There it is.
Over the middle to the tight end. That's number 2, Abbott on the drag pattern.
Stop by Scott. The only thing there, he needs to get a little deeper. The old thing they used to teach was
Get
six or sticks.
Yep.
Get a touchdown or get to the sticks. And he's very close.
Yeah, we have official timeout. They're going to look over. They normally see the tight end on that, but he's playing a little split a little bit, but it's still the drag pattern off the waggle play. Sussex Central going for it on 4th down. 4th and 1 at the Cape Henlopen 27. And it's going to be the fullback Shields, a little step to the left, a little belly play. It's going to be 1st down. Sussex Central, they get the ball down at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
And it looked like Fritchman. Excuse me. Had the wrong. Yeah, Fritchman, 20. And on a stop.
Sussex Central 1st and 10 at the Cape 25, first drive of the game. And it's going to be Shields again on a little fullback lead, or a halfback lead with the fullback. Pick up about 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Rupert again, right around the ball.
Second and, well, they gained a yard since we last looked at the field. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 as my buddy, the down marker.
There, the crisscross
More
again.
of a reverse there, maybe.
Yeah,
with
a little
long.
deeper. You're right, Benny. Refer when they hand back, it's the reverse.
And it's going to get a pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking to get Young around the end. They've really not been able to get him going yet.
Right. Cape doing a real good job of stuffing things.
In the middle, yeah.
Yep, in there.
3rd and about 4 for the Golden Knights. And we are in the Lasher red zone for the first time tonight. Lasher barbecue. As a handoff to Shields again up the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. Takes it inside the 10. 1st and goal for the Golden Knights.
The ISO with the halfback leading up inside, letting the fullback take the carry.
So the ball down at the 6. As we remain in the Lasher red zone. Brought to you by Lasher's Barbecue on Long Neck Road. And it's going to be a pitch to Shields. He's going to get maybe a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
Nice stop by Messick. Number 2.
Head coach John Wells sending the play in from the sideline. 2nd and goal from the 5. Sussex Central on the initial drive of the game. And this is a game we could see this going both ways in a long drive.
This is a nice drive.
And it's going to be quarterback sneak, and you're going to get an aiding the runner there.
Yep. It's allowed in college and allowed in the NFL.
My understanding here is as long as you don't push the ball carrier, is how I've kind of.
Yeah, you can push the other blockers.
Right.
But he was pushing the ball carrier.
So that's going to be our first flag of the night. It's going to be a 5-yard mark off. So that's going to move the ball back to the, call it the 7. And it's going to be long on the sweep. He has to cut it back inside. He's inside the 5. He's close to the goal line.
Close.
They're going to say he's down at the 1. Nice cutback by Long. Great awareness eyes to see that lane back inside. Because there was nothing in the corner.
Yeah, he planted and went vertical.
Third and goal for the Golden Knights. Ball looks to be about the 1-yard line.
Little wishbone.
And it's going to be Henry. Second effort. Touchdown, Sussex Central. Patrick Henry with the score from a yard out.
.441. A nice drive.
A nice drive.
Really nice drive. Probably one of the, I don't know if we've seen a continuous in the first possession all year.
Yeah, but we've had a lot of big plays in our games. So on the kick is number 17. That's Juan Justiniani. Good snap to hold down. The kick is up. And it's good. So Sussex Central, they're going to strike first. They take a 7-0 lead here as we go to a commercial timeout, folks. You're watching Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all.
Welcome back. Your score 7-0. The Sussex Central Golden Knights on a long first drive of the game.
It was with very few mistakes.
Right, at the 1 penalty, the aiding the runner. So now Sussex Central will kick off as Justiniani kicking off back deep for Sussex Central with Chancellor Johnson. He is dangerous, Jim Tack. And number 12, Daniel Saez. Johnson ran a touchdown back last week for Cape. He's a big play threat. And kicked away. It's going to be taken by Saez at about the 12-yard line. And he's got a middle wedge. And he's with.
Great effort on that
Messick.
tackle.
I'm sorry, that was Messick. Gets it all the way out to midfield. Kicker did just enough there, Jim, to make him cut back inside to the traffic.
Yes, because he had a head of steam going. I have Finney, 20, on the special teams stop, and he actually came from behind.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Cape Henlopen at the 50, their first drive of the game. And they're going under center. And broken play. D'Ambrosi's got to try to make something out of it, and he's going to step out of bounds, bring up second down. This is going to be Gardner forcing him out, gets the tackle. Second and 14 is not kind of the way Cape wanted to start this game.
No, the backs went one way, quarterback went the other way. That big offensive line for Cape.
That's number 7, James, on the carry.
42 on the stop for Central.
Pickup of maybe at the most 1 on the play.
Kyle Custis folded back in, made a nice play.
Third and 13 for Cape Henlopen. James going to go in motion, toss to, looks like Saez. He's going to get across the 50, knocked down about the 48. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Big 3 and out for Central.
Like they're going to go for it.
They're going to go, and that
4th and 8.
Something we talked about.
Right.
You know, why not at this point?
Right. So 4th and 8 for the Vikings as they go for it on 4th down from the. Now they're going to drop back to a little quick kick, and nobody back, so this is going to roll. And he's gonna down it with with a credit card of the 1 yard line.
Great move by Cape.
I had a coach by the name of Tom Howard, came down here from New York, and we used to do the quick kick. So 1st and goal from inside the 1. Folks, we have our first Barclay Heating and Air out of town scoreboard score. Smyrna 6, Dover 0.
This is interesting down here for Central because you can't go east and west.
No, you got to go.
You got to come out.
More like a dive. I don't know
exactly.
If you have time for a trap.
You're exactly right. A quick dive, and he has backs on either side of him.
And he's going to be up the middle. And he's going to drag a defender with him out to about the 7 yard line. And it's going to be whistle dead.
He doesn't want to do that. Okay.
So that's going to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Bring us up a 2nd and 4.
Huntsberger again on the stop. They get a little bit of room to work.
All right. Now they can run that wing to the offense.
Yes.
2nd and call it 5 for the Gold Knights. It's going to be strong to this side, Jim, as they. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. That was Shields again on the carry. It was.
And on the stop, at number 7, I think that's Marky James, a freshman.
He had the big kick return. I think it was against William Penn. We had the game.
That's right. Yep.
1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Ball out to their own 14-yard line. They lead 7-0 here with less than 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. There's their waggle under pressure. He's got to roll to the right. And he's going to tuck it and try to run. And he's going to get a gain of about 4 on the play. 54 on the tackle.
Yep.
That's Malachi Lewis. He had a couple people helping him out there. So gain of 4 is going to make it a 2nd and 6.
No, he made something out of nothing on that. And
yeah, I thought they had him trapped in the backfield there. Second and 6 play for the Golden Knights. Ball at their own, looks like about the 19-yard line. And there's that power lead. And it's going to be enough for the first down. So another first down for the Golden Knights.
And that may have been James in there again. And again, a safety will sit back there. They'll look for the uncovered man. That person will tell them if they're going to pop up and pass block or if they're coming out to run. But most safeties will do that read.
First and 10 for the Golden Knights. Ball at their own 25-yard line. They lead 7-0. They drove the first drive of the game for a touchdown. 1-yard run by P.J. Henry. This time, guard trap is stuffed. 35 in on the tackle. Jukai Payne. I think Rupert was involved.
Rupert was there to help.
And look at 32 involved, and it was Ethan Felker. Hearing some different names out of Cape than we've heard all season.
Yeah. They may be, rotating, playing more one-way people.
So no gain on the play. Second and 10 from their own 25.
Now they're in the unbalanced, Penny.
And we have a whistle on the play.
Quarter.
End of the first quarter. Yep. So, folks, at the end of one, your score, Sussex Central 7, Cape Henlopen 0. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School, known as the Castle, as we start the second quarter with the Golden Knights leading 7-0. And they're going to be facing a second and 10 from their own 25. Another Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town score for AA football. Number 2 ranked DMA trails St. Mark's 7-6.
DMA having a nice year.
They are. So we're 7-0 here, second and 10 for the Golden Knights. First play of the second quarter. Good crowd on hand, both sides. And that's coming in their wing tee, wing to the near side with a split receiver. And it's going to be long around the left end, cuts it back inside, and he's going to be near the first down.
Great effort.
Yes, it was. Johnson and number 4 Mansfield in the tackle. Mansfield back tonight. He's been out for quite a while this season with injury.
Yeah, and James was around there also. So they're getting people around the ball. They're out over the ball, ready to go.
First and 10 to the 35-yard line. And it's going to be guard trap up the middle. I saw 76 in there pushing. And that's Gavin Maidler. Shields, the fullback on the carry, picks up about 4 on the play. Second and 6. People are turning out for some high school football on Friday night tonight, Jim.
Absolutely.
Motion comes to the near side, up the middle with Shields again. And he's going to get another first down for the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights all front line just grinding it out right now, Jim.
Merrick on the stop. Now, I don't see Nathan Horn.
He might be wearing 58.
Okay.
They do change his number from back and forth. Sometimes he has to play.
That's right, because he has to play line. Yeah. Okay. There's not an 85 out there.
Oh, ball on the ground. The Vikings say they have it. And that's number 32 on the recovery, Ethan Felker. Cape Henlopen football with 10:24 to play here in the second quarter.
Big break.
They look like a bad exchange between quarterback and center. They're going to have the ball again at midfield. That's where they had their first drive start from.
And there were things were kind of off on the line.
Yeah, they never.
leaving,
yeah,
it wasn't smooth.
Let's see if they can get off to a little better start here this time. 1st and 10 from the 50. The Golden Knights, or excuse me, the Vikings. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 on the play. And it looks like, Jim, they might be setting up for an option here. That was James on the carry. Checking upstairs, see if that's going to be open, because they brought a guy in motion and then went dive.
88 on the stop, Diego Rodriguez.
We have some whistles on the play. Looks like equipment problem, so they're going to switch some people out. Looks like number 9 coming off. Kevin Bradell. This is his first game back tonight. He's been injured. 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. Motion comes to the near side. That's Scott. And it's going to be a toss.
They have an edge.
To James. And cuts it back inside the 40. And he has enough for a first down. That's going to be a face mask, Jim.
42 on the stop.
Just got his fingers inside the top of that helmet. So that's going to add 15 more. That's going to be a first down for Cape Henlopen.
Staying away from the penalties.
Right.
And moving the ball.
It's going to be a 5-yarder. So
they really had a nice escort out around the edge.
First and 10 for the Vikings at the Sussex Central 31. Motion, and it's going to be a little counter. And Saez, maybe a gain of 1. Central doesn't blitz much, Jim, so the counter won't, I don't think it'll be as effective tonight. Yeah.
And as long as they're watching, again, the guards, they'll be okay. That's Diego Rodriguez in there on that. Rodriguez Costa on the stop again, number 88. Playing an outside linebacker.
2nd and 9 for the Vikings. Motion goes to the far side, and he's going to roll out, looks down, run into the flats, has Saez incomplete. This brings up a 3rd and 9.
It's tough to get your shoulder around when you're heading left.
So 3rd and 9 for Cape Henlopen.
Screen down or the boot pass. They've been able to hold people with those.
Ball at the 30-yard line. So this drive, Cape able so far to get the first down. They unable to do on the first one. And rolls, looks downfield, has a man breaking open. Incomplete, down inside the 5. Brings up a 4th and 9 from the 30.
It was in the area.
Yeah, he got turned around. I mean, he was breaking open as he threw the ball.
Not as much room here, and they probably didn't want to go left and just simply trying to get the quarterback's shoulders around.
Right.
4th down.
8:43 to play here in the first half. Central leads 7-0. And Cape facing a 4th and 9 at the 30. And this is their second time. Well, they ended up quick kicking the last one. D'Ambrosio throws one downfield. It's going to be incomplete again. Sussex Central will take over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
But a good series for Cape. They didn't score, but they moved the ball.
Right.
Now they need to get themselves
Another stop.
another stop here and get out. Get the ball back.
Coach John Wells sends the play in with his quarterback, Zamir Gardner. So this will be Central's 3rd drive. Smyrna 12, Dover 0 on your Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. And it's going to be long left side and hit by number 4, Keyshawn Mansfield. Picks up 2 on the play.
Mansfield came up. Great stop.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, they ran the buck sweep again, trying to get that. Now the left guard is really sitting back. There he goes.
Ball on the ground again. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Rupert giving him a pat on the back as he sends him back to the huddle. No gain on the play. Coming up at 3rd and 7.
Okay. They've thrown the bootleg to the left and the waggle to the left, so they're not afraid of that.
And it's going to be a reverse with Young coming around the left side. Oh, nice block. I didn't see who made that block, but wow.
Hunsberger on the stop. That's his 5th tackle. So he's a busy
that was
guy.
the quarterback on that block.
Right.
That was
okay,
Gardner.
hand it out and lead it. Yep. Nice job. That sprung him, actually, to get the first down. And then he did a tightrope on the sideline.
First and 10 for the Golden Knights in Cape territory. How about the 48? It's going to be Gardner. Keeps his feet. And he's going to pick up about 8 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 2.
Again, Messick on the stop, number 2. That secondary is a little more involved than Cape would like them to be.
Right. We had Messick on the show the other night, and I asked him about his size. He said, I'm just not afraid to get in there and play. Shields on the carry. He's got enough for the first down and more, and he's going to take it down inside the 25. From the Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard at the end of 1 quarter, Woodbridge 0, Milford 0.
James on the stop there, number 7.
Ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. And Gardner's going to take it himself. Gain of about, call it 3 on the play.
Getting up off the bottom. Number 7, Marky James.
He's having a game.
Yeah, this secondary's reading up fast. So one of the things Sussex Central could do is if they continue to see that, they can go off the play action, try to draw them up.
2nd and 7 for the Golden Knights. Ball just outside the 20-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff to Long, who's going to put his head down and get a couple. And that's going to put us in the Lasher's Barbecue red zone.
Oh, Piggy.
Piggy time.
Piggy with it. Randy Dahl, 78 on the stop.
And we got some whistles on the play.
Now, could 52 be Horn?
Possibly, yeah.
Because he's not, 52's not on.
Yeah, that might be Horn. 3rd and 4 for the Golden Knights. And it's going to be Shields again on the lead. And that's Rupert bringing them back down to the ground. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. That's a big old heavyweight takedown there.
Yep.
Go behind, bring him to the mat. He was your state runner-up last year at 285 pounds.
Good football player.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what they've done, Benny. I think that they quite possibly moved Horn down on the line.
Okay. 4th and a long 2 for the Golden Knights. And it's going to be a toss to Shields. And it's going to be driven out of bounds by Chancellor Johnson. Oh, no, correction, number 2, Messick.
Messick.
But that's enough for a first down and puts them 1st and goal.
Just not really able to make a lot of penetration, and they're doing well off tackle.
3:50 to go here in the first half. Sussex Central 1st and goal from the 8. Abbott split to the left. And it's going to be Shields again up the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. A gain of maybe 1 on the play. With number 6, Scott, on the play. And
there's a 32, I think, maybe on that also. Ethan Felker.
And who's taking the timeout here? I didn't see which way they signaled it. Well, they're taking a timeout. Jim will take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score is Sussex Central 7, Cape 0.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School, 7-0 coming off the Sussex Central timeout. First and goal, 2nd and goal from the 7. And same play with Shields. Again, not a whole lot of room in there. Maybe a yard on the play. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 6.
32, along with 52, in with the snap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Horn is 50. Is 52.
Yeah, probably 52.
Third and goal from the 6. Abbott split wide with the wing to the same side. And this time it's going to be quarterback keeper with Gardner, and he dives and gets the touchdown. Scott was out there, made the to make the tackle, but just got off his feet.
Great effort.
Touchdown, Sussex Central. 2:52 to play here in the first half. Gardner from 6 yards out. Giustiniani on the kick again. Oh, snap was a little low. He gets it down, and the kick is good.
Kick is good.
So it kicks a line driver right to that left corner. Folks, we're taking a commercial timeout. Your score is Sussex Central 14, Cape Henlopen 0. We'll be right back.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
Welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Your score, Sussex Central 14, Cape Henlopen 0. Jim, right now, if you're Cape Henlopen, you've not done a bad job. You can't hang your head right now.
No, and they've shown the ability to come back. Their offense is not bad. They're moving the ball.
Right.
But defense, their secondary has been making too many stops.
Right, you're right. And we said coming in, we highlighted 2 linebackers because we kind of felt like the linebackers were going to have to.
They need to be active.
So 14-0 is your score. Sussex Central kicking it away with 2:52 to play here in the first half. And he's going to kick it low on the ground. And it's going to be picked up at about the 15-yard line by Messick. Makes a spin move and gets it to about the 26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Thinking that was Ivan Neal on the special teams tackle, number 81.
So 1st and 10 for Cape at their own 26-yard line. And sacked in no time at all. Sacked by number 69, Harrigan. And that's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play, maybe 5. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Do you have 59 on you?
It's 69, Harrigan.
69, Harrigan.
That's the one they gave us right before the game.
Okay.
2nd and 15.
Boy, he gets off the ball.
And Johnson just not a lot of room to the edge. He is going to pick up about 3 on the play, though, and bring up a 3rd and 12.
Stop that time by, well.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout, Sussex Central, I believe.
More Brittle, number 9.
Yes, timeout, Sussex Central. Jim, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score, Sussex Central 14, Cape Henlopen 0.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. We're at the Castle where the Golden Knights lead 14-0. We have a minute 50 to go here in the first half. So 3rd and 12 for Cape Henlopen. Ball at their own about 27-yard line. Or excuse me, 23-yard line. Motion and then counter back inside with Chancellor Johnson. Nowhere to go.
They are getting off the ball inside.
And Sussex Central going to take their final timeout.
It's really causing him not to be. It's jamming up the guard poles.
Right.
They are really coming off the ball up front. That means they also must have their snap count down.
Second quarter, Milford 6, Woodbridge 0. Big double-A game.
That's surprising. I mean, Woodbridge, they're pretty good.
Right.
Now again, Milford had a week off to prepare,
Right.
so maybe.
And Woodbridge already in the driver's seat. They've already clinched their spot in the playoff in the state tournament. So I wondered about after the game. A little bit of a lapse in a little letdown. I thought that they were ripe going into this game, but still, there's 3 quarters. There's still the fourth quarter to go when you play them.
Yep. And you've been right on the mark with that.
4th and 16, Cape punting it away. Good snap, and he gets it off in a nice spire, nice floater. He's going to take it about this 47, makes a couple moves, and gets it out to about the Cape 37-yard line. That was Henry on the return. 1st and 10 with 1:33 to go here in the first half.
Jaden Messick on the special team stop.
So Central out of timeouts. And he's going to drop back, look left downfield. He's got a man breaking open as Henry catches it about the 3 and dives into the end zone.
Wow.
I forgot where they're at. 42-yard touchdown pass and catch. What an effort by Henry. He was falling down and dove. 1:26 to play.
Great timing. Didn't expect that.
And Justiniani on for the extra point. Good snap, holds down, kicks up, and it's good. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. Your score here in Georgetown, Sussex Central 21, Cape Henlopen 0. We'll be right back.
Brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Your score 21-0. Sussex Central with 1:26 to play here in the first half. First play after the punt. They go deep for a touchdown. Gardner to Henry. Henry 2 touchdowns so far tonight.
He's impressive. He can run.
He can do a lot of things.
Skills.
He was falling to the ground and got a foot and lunged into the end zone.
Projected himself into the catch.
And kicks away.
Boo!
Woo, that was close. That was close.
Yeah, that was close. I've seen some of those run back.
Right.
Then I've seen some recovered.
Hit a little paint spots there from the sideline, right? Bounce it back in. Well, that's going to bring it out to the 35-yard line on the illegal procedure on the kickoff.
1:26 to go.
So Cape and Henlopen will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35.
Strong backfield.
There'll be flags on that one.
Wait.
We had some movement on the right side, but I don't know if that Central player got across first.
He has been coming off the ball. Herring, I think. Yeah. He had the sack before. He comes off like crazy. So maybe they just won another half count.
Right. Well, it's going to be on Sussex Central, or excuse me, Cape and Henlopen.
Oh, it's on Cape. Okay.
Their first penalty of the game. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 15.
Stand corrected.
D'Ambrosio under center. Motion goes away. D'Ambrosio looks to his right, throws the under pattern. And that's going to be number 2, Messick, on the catch. Pickup of about 10 on the play.
18.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Cape's got all 3 timeouts.
Justin Negron on the stop. They had a vertical flood going that time.
Over the, in and out of the hands. Number 80, Odin D. Larazio.
And a nice vertical flood set up here on the sideline with 3 receivers.
So 3rd and call it 7. And
that may be interference.
There it is. There's a flag.
Did he get it? Okay.
Yep.
He was on his back. I mean, it was a bang play, but I think he had his hands on his back.
So that's going to be a pass interference on Sussex Central. So it gives the Cape a 1st down. Ball at the, going to be around midfield. 51 seconds to play here. So it'll be the ball on the Sussex Central 46-yard line. 1st and 10. And we have a whistle on the far side.
I think it's equipment.
Another equipment, yep.
Mansfield leaving for a play.
Clock will start on the snap as incomplete pass there. And this time up guard trap up the middle. Gets the ball at about the 41-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Looks like 18 Negron on the stop.
Drop back, rolls out to D'Ambrosio, looking downfield. He's got Shell open in the middle, but he's going to take the 1st down on the ground. So D'Ambrosio takes it out at about the 32-yard line. 1st down for Cape and Henlopen. He had Shell breaking open, but he's going to have to throw it back towards the middle of the field. So wise move there by D'Ambrosio. Yep.
Stop the clock. Got another set of downs.
And they still have their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 for the Cape and Henlopen Vikings. Straight drop back, throws outside, incomplete pass, intended for Messick.
Yep, a little low, but the right idea, it was there.
So 2nd and 10, ball at the, we'll call it the 32 of Sussex Central. So we got trips here. 2 of them are tight, but we got a trips formation, Jim.
Yep. We have a really wide.
D'Ambrosi's going to tuck it and run again.
Smart
and
move.
Get out of bounds inside the 20.
Smart move by D'Ambrosi.
And that's going to put him in the Lashers red zone.
Oh, get piggy with it.
1st and 10 for the Cape Henlopen Vikings.
Now they have more room to the right for D'Ambrosi to be able to sprint right, get his strong side. But he has presence.
Maybe enough for 2 plays here, Jim.
Yep.
Trips again to the near side this time.
They're playing off. Still went to the left.
And D'Ambrosi's going to step out of bounds. He's going to bring up a 2nd down. It's a gain of a maybe 2 or 3 on the play. 6 seconds left here to play in the first half. Sussex Central with a 21-0 lead. So Sussex Central, a little bit of a prevent there, Jim.
Yep. They may need to tighten up a little bit here. That goal line's getting closer. They're still off.
And Cape's going to take a timeout. Jim, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score, Sussex Central 21, Cape Henlopen 0 with 6 seconds to play here in the first half.
We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home.
And welcome back. Tonight's game brought to you by Capstone Homes as they present the 53rd meeting between the Sussex Central Golden Knights and the Cape Henlopen Vikings. Dating back to 1969, I think.
That's a long time.
It's a long time, yeah. Well, they've always been close in enrollment. So, once they made, merged and went to the Henlopen Conference, these 2 schools have played ever since. So here we go, probably the final play of the first half. And they're going to go to the shotgun. 2-by-2 on the edges. High snap. D'Ambrosi rolls to the right, throws back to the middle, has a man open, but it bounces, but I think they might have time left.
Now, the other night the Jaguars were playing, and there were 5 seconds left.
Right.
Amazing. I thought, they're not going to kick it, they're going to take a knee. They threw a stab to just get the first down.
Yeah, flag on the play. So it's going to be a hold on Cape, and they're going to decline it. Interesting. It's an interesting call not to take
Why
this.
would you decline that with only
3
seconds on the clock? Not sure about that, but
it was only 2nd down, so make it a 3rd down.
But the clock's your determiner now.
Right.
Now they're taking it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, now they're going to take it. So that's going to be mark it back 10. Smyrna 20, Dover 0 on your Barkley Heating there, out of town scoreboard.
Smyrna has a good football team.
They do.
And Dover, I'll tell you what a nice job they're doing.
D'Ambrosi is going to attempt a 44-yard field goal. On the hold is number 10, Owen Smith. I can't see the long snapper. It's up.
Oh, he's
just short. Wow.
Just short.
He put some boot into that one. So, folks, that's how we're going to end the first half. Your score, Sussex Central 21, Cape Henlopen 0. We'll be right back after these commercial timeouts. We'll be back at the end of the half with a Ace Handyman halftime stats as Dave Marvel is going to add them up for us. We'll be right back, folks.
Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location, and here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 303 Sports Week. We're going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff with Time Birdwise today. Top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch. Whoa! Going up. He went to 4-12. He left the first there at 4-4. I mean, those ups right there. You can't make this stuff up. Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location, and here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 303 Sports Week.
Thank you for the kind.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fanwear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home. We all
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Your halftime score, the Sussex Central Golden Knights 21 and the Cape and Lebanon Vikings 0. And we'll get ready for our Ace Hardware halftime stats. Ace Handyman Services, Nick Peeler in Dover. Give him a call, 302-272-5049. He covers Kent County, Sussex County, and Southern Newcastle County. So let's go to the halftime stats. Jim, Cape and Lopen, 44 total yards, 5 passing, 39 rushing, 4 first downs. They have not turned over the ball. Sussex Central, they're grinding it out, 228 yards of total offense, 43 passing, 185 rushing, and 12 first downs, 1 turnover. The score got started 4:41 left after the long 7-minute drive by the Golden Knights. P.J. Henry with the 1-yard run, and Justiniani extra point made it 7-0 for Sussex Central. Then Zamir Gardner on the 6-yard run coming off that timeout with 2:52 left to play in the first half. Extra point was good, makes it 14-0 Sussex Central. And then good use of the timeouts by John Wells. He gets the ball back. First play, drop back, throws down to P.J. Henry. Gardner to Henry. Henry makes the diving catch and then gets another step and lunges into the end zone for the touchdown with 1:26 to go. And then Cape just missing a 44-yard field goal by D'Ambrosi. And we end the half 21-0. For Sussex Central, Shields, 17 carries, 111 yards. Henry, 6 carries, 36 yards. He's got the 2 scores, though. Long, 6 carries, 28 yards. And then James for Cape, 4 carries for 21. Abbott has 1 catch for 8 yards. Henry has 1 catch for 35. D'Ambrosi, 1 of 7 for 5 yards. And Gardner, 2 for 2 with the touchdown. Some Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. First, that was our Ace Handyman Services halftime stats. And thanks to Dave Marvel for getting those added up for us. And let's go to some scores around the state. At the half, Smyrna leads Dover 20-0. William Penn leads Salesianum 7-0. The Odessa Ducks up on Polytech 8-0. And Milford leads Woodbridge at the half 6-0. Middletown leads St. George's 13-7. And that's our only other score. Last we heard was St. Mark's leading DMA 7-6. We've heard nothing more on that. So those are our Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard scores. So, Jim, your thoughts of the first half as we have 2.5 minutes left here in the half.
Well, it was pretty impressive, the drives and the continuity of the drives that Sussex Central had. The secondary for Cape, they had a real workout on their hands. And Sussex was getting the 5-6 yards at a time. There was nothing quick except the 42-yard pass that they had. But they've driven the ball. They're playing really tight defense. And at this point, though, inside, Central is really controlling Cape. Cape's starting to work to the outside, having D'Ambrosi run a little bit at the end of the half, but hard to tell because they were in somewhat of a prevent situation also. Right. But I'm really impressed with Central. They're solid tonight. They're really solid.
Coming up next week, folks, it's the Childhood Cancer Awareness Night, Friday, October 29th. Delaware Live Sports has partnered with Be Positive Foundation and the For Troy Foundation to sponsor 3 games next week. We'll have more sponsorship information and some raffle items and auction items coming up next week. I know one of them is a Troy Reader jersey, autographed Troy Reader jersey, because one of the games is up north. It's going to be the Smyrna Eagles and the Salesianum are going to be playing up north in our one game. And then our game next week will be the Lake Forest Spartans and the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. And Thursday night is going to be Cape and Lebanon Vikings and the Appoquinimink Jaguars. Their game got moved to Thursday to the referee shortage. So the Andrew McDonough Be Positive Foundation, the Troy Haynes For Troy Foundation, and Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302, are bringing you the Childhood Cancer Awareness Night. Folks, one thing you can do, you can go to their respective websites and see how you can help. Can you make a donation, or do you have people that can to help find a cure for childhood cancer? 2 young athletes in Delaware struck down in their prime. And we're ready to go for the second half. So put 12 on the clock, and we're back in business. Sussex Central running from left to right, be kicking off to Cape Henlopen. And here we go, second half about to be underway. And kick it on the ground. It's going to be picked up at the 29-yard line. And going to get out across the 40. Going to be at about the 43-yard line. Number 31 on the return, Jaden Messick. So 1st and 10 for Cape Henlopen, and Jim, probably the drive of the game right now for Cape Henlopen. They got to make some money on this one.
Yeah, they're going to have to put something together here, feed off that momentum. Now this may be counter Trey, and it is. One of their best plays that they didn't really touch in the first half.
Yeah, I don't think they ran a few counters. I just don't think that play is going to be there tonight because Central is just not bringing the linebackers.
Yep. Number 42, Custis on the tackle.
Give him 6 on the carry, brings up 2nd and 4. And they've been under center most of the night, which is usually they run shotgun or pistol. It's going to be a toss to Saez. Saez has the first down, driven out of bounds.
Yeah, I've watched. They run the heck out of the counter tray, out of the eye, and we didn't see a lot of that in the first half. And what'll happen? You'll go back to what you've done.
Right.
Every week you think you can come up with something, but you end up coming back to where you're comfortable.
1st and 10 for Cape Henlopen, the ball at the 44-yard line of Sussex Central, their first drive of the second half. They trail 21-0. Motion comes to the near side. It's going to be Chancellor on the sweep. And he's going to pick up a couple, go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And we have whistles on the play. There's a flag right about the 40. And that's going to be a hold on Cape Henlopen.
Henry on the stop for Central, and it looks like we have a hold.
Yeah, a hold downfield. So that's going to make it a first and 15. Motion goes away, and it's going to be a handoff to James, who's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and call it 14.
Kyle Custis, 42 on the stop.
Last couple times we've seen Cape, a lot of pistol, a lot of shotgun tonight, and they've been changing some centers around this year too, so they've been moving some guys around that front line. Motion goes away, and it's going to be option. Gets the pitch out to Messick. And I like this kid. He's not very big, but, man, he can play.
Yeah, he can run.
Leads the team in tackles. That's going to make it a 3rd and about 8. So this drive not successful, Jim. We go back to that holding penalty where they were moving the ball, and
that's the thing that just, week after week we see it. The teams that are successful are able to stay away from the penalties and the turnovers.
Trips to the near side, and throws a little screen out to Messick. He closed, and there's going to be a flag thrown way back from about the 15-yard from the referee down in the 15. And it's going to be a hold against Cape Henlopen.
Abbott on the stop, number 2, and number 9, Brittle also. Burdell, excuse me.
Yeah, he just came. He's been out for a good part of the season.
Now, again, here was an opportunity to pick up another set of downs.
Yeah, they would have had a 4th and inches, and now they're going to have a 3rd and 11. It's going to give us these spot fouls are going to give us some weird penalty totals at the end of the night.
Yeah. Central staying in there 4-4.
Third and we'll call it 12. D'Ambrosio looks down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Johnson on that wheel route. That's going to bring up 4th and 12.
Yeah, heck of a. The front line was slanting that time for Central. Just not able to. D'Ambrosio not able to connect.
So 4th and 12 for Cape Henlopen. They trail by 3 scores, 3 touchdowns. So they're going to go for it here at the Sussex Central 46. So Cape's going to go for it, 4th and 12, trailing by 21. Trips to the far side, and D'Ambrosio's going to roll right, step up, and he might have this first down. He does. And he's going to go out of bounds inside of a 25-yard line. Great run by D'Ambrosio. Nice pump fake and tuck it and run.
Took it upon himself. Great job.
So D'Ambrosio takes it down to the 25 off of 4th and 12.
He keeps them in the game.
So Cape down about the 25. 1st and 10. They move the chains.
Counter tray.
And that's going to be Saez. And he's going to pick up about 9 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 1. So Cape just needs to stay penalty free here, Jim.
Yep, to get in there. Finney on the stop. And when they're in that, I mean, they're having a tough time stopping. They've run it twice now. And I think they've had over 18 yards, and 2 times they've run it this half.
So 2nd and 1 for the Vikings. Their first real threat of the game tonight, Jim, on offense.
Absolutely.
And up the middle with the fullback. He's got enough for the first down. So move the change for the Vikings.
Custis.
James on the carry.
Custis on the stop, 42 and 9. More Brittle helping out.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Ball inside, looks about the 13-yard line.
Counter tray
again with Saez. He bumps it outside. Has some running room on down the numbers. And he's going to stay in bounds, pick up about 7 or 8 on the play. And brings up 2nd down. And ball at about the 6-yard line. So 2nd and 3 from the 6.
Nice stop. The inside linebacker that time just having trouble seeing the number. But again now, that's the 3rd time they run that play. A lot of acreage out of it.
High formation here for the Vikings. Motion
Tailback.
comes to the near side.
Very deep.
He looks at man over the middle, and that's number 80 with the touchdown.
Little pop pass.
Odin Di Lazaro, the junior. Touchdown, Cape Henlopen. So good drive. So D'Ambrosio on for the point after attempt. It holds down. The kick's up. It's good. Your score 21-7 as the Vikings strike here early in the first quarter. Third quarter. We're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home. For over 15.
And welcome back to the Castle. Sussex Central, they lead 21-7 coming off the Cape Henlopen touchdown. The 6-yard pass from Hank D'Ambrosi to Odin Di Lazzaro. Another name we've talked much in the Cape games we've done. So 7:32 to play here in the third quarter. And Cape gets themselves into this ballgame. Now they're going to need a little bit of defense, Jim.
Yeah, they're going to have to either start bringing the backers or squeeze from the outside, one of the two.
D'Ambrosi to kick it away and kicks it on the ground, takes a low bounce, picked up at about the 17-yard line by Henry, and he gets it across the 35, and he'll be tripped up. 1st and 10, Sussex Central.
On the special teams stop, that time was number 31, Jaden Messick. His second special teams tackle of the evening. Cape needs to get a stop.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 38, their own 38. And that's going to be Henry. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. Brought down by Scott from behind and Horn.
Yep. Horn.
Updated score, Middletown 27, St. George's 7.
Horn, number 52, playing on down line. Probably had to just do that with the injuries and things. Move people around. I thought he was a heck of a linebacker.
2nd and 8 for Sussex Central.
And a little bit of an odd set right now up front.
And it's going to be up the middle with Shields. He's got enough for the first down. Already over 100 yards on the night.
Messick and James, 2 and 7 on the stop.
Henry on the carry and runs into Rupert. Pick up a 1 on the play.
I think that was Dahl also. Dahl 78 was in there.
Slazianum 20. William Penn 7. Pair of defensive scores for the Sows. So a lot of action around the state tonight. Jim, teams are trying to look to seal up that champion, their district championship, and
they want to get that seat for the playoffs. They want to rush their Thanksgiving dinner.
2nd and 8 for the Knights. And and there's a late flag. Henry, I was thinking P.J. Stratton used to play here last year. P.J. Henry.
Like Dahl was in again on the stop.
And that's going to be a block in the back. That's a big one. So block in the back, and they're declining it. So it makes it 3rd and 9.
Now they took out 2 of the big guys, Dahl and Rupert, and brought in a little more speed. So I would look maybe at a blitz on this one.
Right.
Again, a faster personnel group.
$5:20 to go here in the game. And drops back, looks downfield, and it's going to be sacked. 35, the initial hit, and 54.
35 and 54.
That's Payne again, bringing the pain. I mean, Lewis.
Yes. Lewis.
Big loss on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th and about 20. So we're questioning the not taking the penalty. Good call by J.D. Mall. As you said, they brought the pressure.
They brought in a pass rush group. And it worked.
So that's going to be Messick back at about his own 20 to receive the punt. And that was what you call a secondary sack, because they had everything covered downfield.
Covered, yep.
See if.
We just had a flag.
Must be a delay, because it came from back here. So Sussex Central, a little sloppy here in the third quarter, Jim.
Yep.
So you got the push in the back for 15, and then you get the delay of game on the punt.
You're up 21-0. It takes a little bit of your edge off. There's not as much excitement to get going. Okay.
And end over end, and Messick's going to take it about his 22, steps back, circles, comes back to the edge, and Diego with the takedown. Henlopen, 1st and 10, so they got the stop we thought they needed, Jim.
Yes. Yes, now they get another shot.
So Henlopen, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. They trail 21-7.
Now, the play that was good to them, I think they 3 or 4 times for 8 yards minimum each time was the counter tray.
Right.
Out of the eye.
So come out in a little bit of wing tee. Look.
Yeah, tee.
So Dan Brosey under center, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. And it's going to be Saez looking to get around the end, cuts it back inside. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down. Harrigan on the tackle.
Yep. Harrigan on the stop. So, but again, they got enough to stay on task.
2nd and 5 for the Henlopen Vikings. 21-7 is your score. 3:35 to play here in the third quarter.
Here comes the reverse.
That little counter crisscross with Chandler Johnson. He's got enough for the 1st down. And that was 10. Gardner on the tackle.
Yeah.
Johnson, we've seen him twice, Jim, break those for long runs.
Yeah. He made a real nice cut up inside. Underneath handoff.
So Kate moving the ball here, 2nd time, 2nd series.
Their misdirection stuff is working. There it is. There's the counter tray.
Saez
Out of
again.
the tee.
Got some running room. He's got some room down the sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds by P.J. Henry down about the 21-yard line.
And that's the one we talked about in pregame, you and I. They're in the tee, fake to the fullback, pull the guard and tackle, hand to the set halfback.
Ball to the 30, excuse me, I said 20. Ball to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Wide to the left here. And here's that short motion. Here comes their counter.
Counter again.
And he's going to pick up about 5 more. And that's Saez again on the carry. So the Vikings got something going here, Jim.
Yep.
So they got the whiteboard out at halftime, and they got things going.
More Brittle on a stop, number 9.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 for Cape Henlopen, ball at the 25.
They are chunking away here. Here it is again.
Counter crisscross. Oh, makes a little step outside. This is Chandler Johnson.
Wow.
He's in for the touchdown.
Wow.
This kid can strike like lightning.
Yep.
But we have a flag back here.
Oh.
It's going to be a hold. So something they had not been doing here in the second half. And
all misdirection.
Right. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and, well, it depends on where the foul's called. It's going to be about a 2nd and 14 for the Vikings. 2nd and.
You know, again, Cape showing that they have the ability to put it in the end zone.
So take away the touchdown. And it's a 2nd and about 16. Fakes the toss, fakes the counter, rolls to the right, has a man open downfield. He's going to tuck it and run because that's what worked for him in the last drive. And he's going to get to the stick, out of bounds. It looks like a first down for D'Ambrosi. So that's 2 big runs for him in this half.
He's really sweet feet when he gets out in the flat.
And we're in the Lasher red zone. Lasher Barbecue brings you the red zone.
Looked like I think that was Finney on the stop, number 20.
So 1st and 10 for Cape at the 20. And up the middle with the fullback, James. He's going to push ahead for about 6 or 7. So give him 9 on the play, 2nd and 1, ball at the 11.
Shields on that stop.
And it's going to be Saez again.
Wow, he hits the hole.
And he takes it down near the goal line.
Something happened. The ball may have come out. The ball came out.
Fumble, turnover for Sussex Central. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from inside their 2. With 1:26 to go.
That's a heartbreaker for Cape.
Yeah, they had another. It was their second really good drive.
He looked like he was close to being in the end zone.
So 1st and 10, looks like maybe out to about the 3.
Boy, they put a nice drive together. Hey, when he turns and plants his foot, there's an acceleration.
Right. There was too much traffic for I can't tell if he got caught, with the ball out trying to reach into the end zone. So 1st and 10 for Sussex Central inside their own 5. Hand off to Long. He cuts it back inside. He's going to be close to a first down. He's going to have it. 1st and 10 for Sussex Central.
On the stop for Cape, number 4, Keyshawn Mansfield.
3rd quarter, Milford 6, Woodbridge 6.
Ooh, that's a good one. 6-6.
3rd quarter, Milford and Woodbridge tied up at 6.
Then they'll go into your magic quarter.
Yeah. Well, their magic order. They seem to.
Well, you always call it.
Right. Pick up 2 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 8.
James on the stop, number 7, having a banner night. That's
on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. He is. That's his 7th tackle. That's just a shame, though, to put a drive together like that.
And I think Coach Walls is going to one more play. I thought he was going to let this run out the quarter. 2nd and 8 for Sussex Central. They're ahead 21-7.
Here comes
quarterback keeper. And he's going to pick up some yardage on it. That was Hunsberger again on the stop.
Hunsberger's been busy.
And, folks, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, the Sussex Central Golden Knights 21. The Cape and Henlopen Vikings 7. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back. 21-7 is our score as we move to the 4th quarter. And again, Jim, just a shame. Cape driving on their 2nd drive of the half and a fumble down inside the 5.
It's amazing to come out in the 3rd quarter down 21-0, score, put together another drive, and you know that's been kind of the story of their year. They've had some really tough breaks.
All right. So, folks, it's time for the Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question. What 3 schools have won division titles in both the Henlopen North and the Henlopen South? What 3 schools have won division titles in both the Henlopen North and the Henlopen South? Your answer coming up on the Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question. And before we get started, we have whistles. Third and 2 for the Knights. And it's Shields. He's got the first down. Gets out across the 25 to about the 27. 1st and 10 for Sussex Central.
Stopped by 4, Keyshawn Mansfield.
So we're going to see some long huddles here now as as Cape threatened there in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you want to lay on the pile too. Get off slow.
Right.
Guard is back deep. Here he comes out on the edge.
That's long. Gets out across the 30. Tackle made by Mansfield. Picks up about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
Mansfield, nice job at that corner, but that secondary is doing a number. They really are. They're playing hard.
And it's going to be up the middle. But it looked like Horn got him there in the backfield. No gain on the play. 3rd and 2, or give him about a yard.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. Looked like he had him wrapped up on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. They were loaded. They had 5 up in the front that time. And I think, James was around there too. He is having a night. Number 7 for Cape.
3rd and 1 for Sussex Central. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Quarterback sneak. And he's going to be close. Looks like he may have gotten it. And he does. 1st down, Sussex Central.
Going to keep the clock moving.
So approaching 10 minutes to play here in the game. And they're going a little bit of a tighter formation.
Yeah, they are tight. Yep.
It's going to be hand off to Long. Looks to get around the left end, cuts it back in.
Nice
hits
hit
and spins and gets a first down.
Wow.
Just keeps the feet churning.
James on the tackle again. His 9th stop.
Ball out to about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. Cape fans still here though, Jim. They brought up a good crowd tonight. And that's up the middle of Shields. He's going to be approaching 200 yards on the night.
Yeah.
Gets down to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. Well, but we got a flag.
Mansfield on the stop.
Hold on, we got a flag on the play. Dead ball, personal foul. And it's going to be against Sussex Central. So it's going to remain a first down. It's going to remain a 1st and 10 either way. Third quarter, Smyrna up 20-7 on your Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. So that's going to be 15 marked off against the Golden Knights.
Yeah, we
actually, that penalty really doesn't hurt Sussex Central. I mean, it gives them 1st and 10 again, and time eating off the clock.
Hold on to the ball a little longer. You know, you talked about the crowd. We were at Cape this year, and they had they had a big student section going, and
right.
The bleachers were packed. Tight again, Benny.
1st and 10, ball at their own 46. And it's going to be Long cutting it back in, but Horn's going to pull them down after a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
Horn with another stop. His 5th.
Second and 8 for the Golden Knights. Ball at their own, call it the 48. 8:52 to play here and counting. And it's going to be a handoff to Long again, and follows his blockers, and he's going to have another 1st down. Or he's going to be awful close to it.
Yeah. And after a penalty, amazing. Mansfield again on the stop 4. Tell you what, Cape kids are playing hard, and they're beat.
I think we're going to go with a measurement here. So the referee's going to bring out the sticks. This is something, Jim, I've noticed. We don't see that much anymore in high school football, is like measurements.
You're right. We do not see that often at all. Maybe the lines have gotten straighter.
I could probably
over
count
the
on
years.
one hand over the this year.
Yeah.
That we're not seeing it.
They got it.
1st down. So 1st and 10 for Sussex Central.
may be the oh.
And there's your
There
counter.
it
Was,
is, yep.
I believe that was Rupert on the tackle.
Rupert on the stop, yep. 72.
Henry on the carry. Pickup of about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
The clock just keeps rolling.
(21-7) is your lead. Under 8 minutes to play. Sussex Central with the lead. They went up 21-0 at the half. Cape came out on their first drive of the third quarter, scored. Their second drive of the quarter, they took it down and fumbled inside the 5.
They're bringing the house.
And sweep again. He had to take a step back, and they're going to go out of bounds. But that's enough for a first down. Oh, almost had a little extracurricular down there, but.
A little touchy.
That's going to take the ball down to the 31. First down for Sussex Central. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the Cape Henlopen 31. They lead 21-7. 7:22 and counting here to play in the fourth quarter. Handoff again to Long on the off tackle play. And he's going to pick up about 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I think Messick is the one that tripped them up. Now they've changed. They're bringing 5 up and bringing the 2 linebackers up. Now the only thing with that, if he makes it a yard beyond the line of scrimmage, he's gone. But they need to do what they have to do to stop the pulling guards. Yep, they got to get a stop.
2nd and 4 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 25. Long again. And he's going to get close to the first down. Not quite there. 32 on the tackle.
Felker.
So big down here for the Golden Knights. 3rd and 2. You just go along and feed the beast.
They have 2 more downs to pick up about 2.5.
Third and 2 for the Golden Knights. Ball at the 22 of Cape Henlopen. And it's going to be Shields. I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to be just outside the 20. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Scott on the tackle. So with this second half, we called on the linebacker Scott, and he's done everything we said he needed to do.
Yep. He's been busy.
He's had a good second half. You know, we're going to have another measurement from all the way across the field. I thought he was short. I thought the marker was on the other side of the 20, but the crown on the field, it's a little hard to see.
Yeah.
There's our cameraman, Ethan Mitchell. He's going to get right in on the old measurement here, Jim. Look at that.
That's good job.
Guys learning. Learning on the job. We got the old 2 index finger and thumb short there. So 4th and inches for the Golden Knights. I imagine we're going to see Gardner here.
Yeah, they came out of the huddle a little early because the chains aren't set up. Yeah, they got the bone. They have the bone. And Cape has everybody up. He has it.
He's got it.
Sorry, folks, I'm not sure who's on the bottom of that pile. Maybe that's it right there. I think that's Dahl, 78.
So 1st and 10 for Sussex Central. We're back in the Lashers red zone. Lashers Barbecue on Long Neck Road.
Ooh. The pigs are singing. Now they're in their buck set. There it goes.
Actually, I think number 2 may have pulled him down. Messick
again.
Got a hand on him.
He's up to 7.
Pick up a 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
This is an incredible keep away drive.
Right. You're right. We're down under 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, they are. Much different team than when we were here with Smyrna.
You're right.
But Smyrna's a good football
yes,
team.
they are.
There.
Last I heard, they were
Very-
winning 20-7
Very
halftime.
good.
Oh, ball's
dropped
on the
the
ground.
ball.
And I think Gardner may have got back to it. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. With 7 minutes to go, DMA leads St. Mark's 21-7. Big double-A game, District 2, I believe.
is.
And we have whistles on the play. And that's going to be a timeout
Central called
for
it.
Sussex Central.
Well, he wants to make sure. He wants to keep that clock running.
Polytech and Odessa still 8-8. You're getting ready to start the second half. We're going to stay right here on the timeout, folks.
Well, as we mentioned, there's a nice crowd here.
And they've stayed.
Yeah, both sets are. You know what? I'm impressed. Cape Henlopen brought a bunch of people, and they only have 1 win, but that's great. That's great. They have played good football. They just haven't been able to finish.
Well, another big play by Woodbridge. 3rd quarter, 2:10 to go. They're going to start their 4th quarter early. Woodbridge 14, Milford 6 on a touchdown pass. I couldn't. Here's a
toss sweep.
Toss sweep with Shields, the fullback. He gets it down to the 10. And I believe Cape's going to start taking their timeouts.
On the stop, again, Mansfield, his 7th stop of the evening.
Middletown up 27-7.
What a program they have.
Mhm.
Wow. Year after year after year.
It was Kenny Newton out of the Wildcat, throwing to Rashid Stones for a 32-yard touchdown pass to put Milford up 14-6.
You mean Woodbridge up?
Woodbridge up 14-6 comes from Tim Mastro from the State News. And then they got the 2-point conversion.
Well, again, there's Newton. Expect him to run. And
Right.
Nice job.
4th, and I'm going to call this a long one here, Jim. Motion comes to the near side. And it looks like they're going to try to draw Cape offsides. Didn't happen, so they take the timeout. Probably going to maybe bring on the field goal unit.
Yeah. They brought it. They stuttered him when he came in motion, and I think that was an effort to try to get Cape to jump.
Ethan, check your connection. Ethan. Check your connection. I'm good. It's just going in and out. That's it. You're good. So timeout, Sussex Central. We're going to stay right here. They're going to 4th and we said long one. We're going to stick with it. This play is taking forever, Jim. We got a timeout.
Yeah,
I'm sitting on my headset cord and all kinds of problems going on. People just don't know how tough it is up here, Jim. They don't know.
Yeah, these cords can get a grip on you.
So again, they'll go for it on 4th and 1. They almost got Kate to jump on that last play. It's going to be a toss to Shields. He's caught in the backfield. That's Horn.
Horn, heck of a play.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. Kate got their stop, but is it too late, Jim, with 3:32 to play?
Well, they'd have to hit one within a minute. On the stop was Horn.
Horn on the stop.
Number 52. Usually wears 85.
Yeah, they've had to move him to interior line here in the season with some injuries. So Cape and Henlopen, they're going to go after it here. They're down 2 scores. They're going to be 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line with 3:32 to play. They trail 21-7. D'Ambrosi in the shotgun. And he's got a man open. That's Mansfield. And Mansfield cuts it back inside. He's going to get it out to about the 34.
I thought there was a guy trailing. They were ready to do the hitch and pitch,
Right.
Benny.
I thought we were going to see a hook and ladder.
Yep, hook and ladder, same thing.
Yeah, they're going to get right up on the ball. First and 10 for Cape and Henlopen. They get it out across their 30. And off to 10. I thought he may have had his knee down.
Yes,
and
he
did.
called it. Yep. Why is the clock stop?
Yeah, I don't know. Shouldn't be. But the official clock's going to stop, so I'll stop mine. So 2nd and 11, loss of 1 on the pass play. D'Ambrosi looks left, steps up, and he's going to run it, comes back to the middle, gets it out to about the 40. Third and 4. And trips to the far side. One receiver to the near side. Throws. He's got the first down as he hits Messick with 2:33 to play.
Well,
first and 10.
Out and up or pump and go are two that they use for big gains.
Oh, hit right away. Gets it to Messick, hit right away. That may have been Gardner on the tackle. Messick on the catch.
Gardner on the stop, 10.
D'Ambrosi staying in the shotgun, trips to the near side, rolls out. And he's in trouble, steps up. He has the first down. They still have 2 timeouts left. And they're going to take a timeout here.
7, Leatherberry on the stop.
But Jim, we'll take a timeout with him. We'll be right back, folks.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Sussex Central, folks. The answer to our trivia question: what 3 schools have won division titles in both the Henlopen North and South? Seaford, Milford, and Smyrna. That's your answer to the Juwan Johnson trivia question. Minute 53 to play here, and it's 1st and 10 for Cape in Sussex Central territory. D'Ambrosio rolls out of the pocket, turns his shoulders, and throws, and he has Mansfield. Mansfield gets out of bounds around the 20.
Smart play.
And they just wanted to get into the red zone, the Lasher red zone, that's all. One little pit beef. So 1st and 10 for Cape, ball right at the 20-yard line. D'Ambrosio, he's just extending plays here.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
And a little bit of joy. You know who he reminds me of, and I'll say it after this play as he gets out of bounds. He's got a little bit of Nolan Henderson in him from the University of Delaware. Extends plays, can get it with his feet, can get it with his arm.
Great vision.
Right. And remember, did not start playing football until the 9th grade.
So much for your theory of getting them to, people wanting to play at 6, 7 years old.
Right. And one sport athletes. His kid's a lacrosse player. He's played basketball. He's wrestled. So 2nd and 3 for Cape, maybe call it 4. Ball around the, looks like the 14-yard line. Motion comes to the near side. It's going to flood this right side. D'Ambrosio takes a shotgun, snap, draw. Or screen. Marquis Johnson, touchdown.
Great call.
Touchdown, Cape Henlopen.
Middle screen.
And D'Ambrosio will kick the extra point. We're going to see an onside kick following this. What they like to call the ensuing kickoff, right?
You're something else.
Right.
Pick up all their tags.
It must be 4th quarter, Jim. Woodbridge 20, Milford 6.
There it is.
D'Ambrosio kicked it up.
Wow.
It's good, and I
time
think
height.
it made it to Millsboro, I'll tell you the truth. Wow, what a kick. Folks, we'll be right back. Your score, Sussex Central 21, Cape Henlopen 14. We'll be right back for this fantastic finish with 1:29 to go.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
At Ferris.
Welcome back to Sussex Central High School. We're at the Castle. Cape threatening here late. They just go up with the screen pass from Hank D'Ambrosio to Marquis James. It's 21-14. And we're going to see an onside kick coming. We have a different kicker coming out. This must be the onside specialist.
Onside specialist.
We'll say number 29, Nicholas Sriwartha. That sounds like an onside kick specialist name because I can't pronounce it.
That's good. That's good. Not a big guy either.
No.
Maybe he can put the spin on it.
And he gets it up high in the air, and I think that was touched. And it's going to be Sussex Central ball, 1st and 10, 1:27 to go. Each team has a timeout.
Hold the ball with 2 hands. Keep it in tight. That's your instructions now. Defensively, rip at the thing. Get it loose.
Minute 27 to go. First and 10, Sussex Central. Central went out 21-0 to start the game.
In the first half.
Cape scoring twice here in Jim. It's going to come the fumble down inside the 5. I mean, and they're going to take the first knee, and that's going to force Cape to take a timeout, their final timeout. And, folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
Years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Your score 21-7. Cape has to take their final timeout with 1:24 to play. We'll wait to see. Jim, he can probably start adding up right now because he's going to be taking these here on out.
I don't know where Dave. He'll enter shortly.
Right. So Central in the victory formation with 1:24 to go on a 2nd and 11.
Stay. Yep. I'm gonna say he stays there and takes a while.
Folks, coming up after the game, we'll have the post-game stats brought to you by Ace Handyman Hardware, Nick Peeler in Dover. And then we'll have the Louis Pizza Player of the Game, as well as the Active Pest Solutions Pest of the Game. So stay with us. We'll have a commercial after this game. Come on, who our award winners are, and hopefully some other scores, as we've had some tight games around the state. So this is going to be a 4th down, and I don't think they're going to have to snap it again.
A lot of times they'll wait. Shields is what, 100? Okay.
So, folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. Your final score is Sussex Central 21, Cape Henlopen 14. We'll be right back with the Sodell Concepts post-game show.
Know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
And welcome to our post-game show here, Sodell Concepts post-game show. And bringing up our Ace Handyman post-game stats. Thanks to Dave Marvel for adding them up. Cape Henlopen, much better second half, Jim. 245 total yards, 68 passing, 176 on the ground, 12 first downs, the 1 turnover, and it was huge in this game. Sussex Central, 324 total, 43 in the air, 281 on the ground, 19 first downs. They also had a turnover. The Henry, 12 carries for 50 yards. Shields, 23 carries for 140 yards. Long, 14 carries for 83. Saez, 9 for 51, and D'Ambrosi, 10 for 58. Henry, 1 catch for 35. That was the touchdown. Abbott, 1 for 8. Gardner, 2 for 2 for 38 yards and a touchdown. D'Ambrosi, 8 of 12 for 68. It's time for our Louis Pizza player of the game. And, Jim, our Louis Pizza player of the game is the guy with the 2 touchdown passes, 1 by land, 1 by air, number 4, Patrick Henry.
Had a great game, and played well defensively.
And unusual for us, we usually go defense on our pest, but tonight not so much. We have our pest of the game. Jim, give it to us.
Yeah, Christopher Shields, 23 carries, 140 yards. Did not get in the end zone, but just kept pounding away, getting them critical yardage to keep first downs coming and more shots on goal. But he had a heck of a night.
So that's your pest of the game, Christopher Shields. We'll have him up on Twitter hopefully sometime tonight. So, folks, next week we head back to Greenwood when the Lake Forest Spartans take on the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. It'll be Childhood Cancer Awareness Night on Delaware Live Sports. The Sodell Concepts pregame show starts at 6:35 with kickoff at 7. Local college football, South Carolina State 2-4 at Delaware State 3-3 at 2 o'clock. Del State was idle last week. Number 8, JMU, 5-1. They'll be at the University of Delaware tomorrow, 3-3. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Jim, that's where I'm going to be.
That's where you'll be.
UD lost to Stony Brook last week, 34-7. The big ones, Jim, I think the game to watch is USC at number 13, Notre Dame, 7:30 tomorrow night.
That'll be extremely interesting. After Notre Dame got beat a few weeks ago, and USC is starting to roll it, and they don't have their coach.
And the big game day game is number 10 Oregon at UCLA. So another big game out west. So, folks, that's a wrap for tonight's game. For Ethan Mitchell and Linda Marvel on the cameras, Dave Marvel on the stats, Kristen Mitchell back in the Lewis studio, and for Jim Tack, I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Have a safe sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.